everyone. Welcome back to the Glass Seats podcast. This is our show where two hockey aficionados discuss their perspectives on headlines surrounding the NHL, including recent stories, game highlights, league culture, and other topics trending amongst the fans. This is Viddy.
My name is Mrinal, and this week we are continuing our holiday roundup with a Western Conference.
Yay.
If you didn't listen to last week's episode, how this works, we're going to go through every team in the conference. We're going to give each one a thumbs up or thumbs down based on how we think their season is going, aligned with their goals or not aligned with their goals. About 2 minutes on every team. And shall we get started?
Let's do it.
Anaheim Ducks.
Anaheim Ducks. If we had this episode a couple weeks ago, I would have given them a thumbs up.
Okay.
Now I'm giving them a thumbs down.
Why?
They just went on that 7-8 game winning streak, and then reality slapped them in the face and sent them back to the bottom of the standings.
And you're going to give me a thumbs down for that?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to have to disagree with you right off the top here.
Really?
Thumbs up for Anaheim for me.
Why?
Because you're not supposed to be good. Yeah, you went on a fantastic run, but whatever.
Shouldn't that have been like something to build off of?
No, it just means that I think
it was a fluke.
Yeah, one, it was a fluke, or two, the teams around you weren't as good.
Okay.
This is not a team ready to compete.
Of course not, but it was good to see hope, and now that hope is gone.
I don't think it's gone. They proved they could do it when they need to. But come on, this team is not even playing their first-round pick from last year, Leo Carlson.
Mm-hmm.
They're not even playing him every game.
That's true.
This is not a team that's ready to compete, and it's more beneficial for them to be in the lottery.
Okay.
So I'm giving them a thumbs up. You're doing what you should be doing.
Okay.
And they proved that push comes to shove, they can win games. If you were a Ducks fan right now, wouldn't you be excited?
That is true. They did win like 5-1 against, I think, Jersey. Who was supposed to be winning a cup this year.
Yeah, we just talked about Jersey, though, and their struggles. But
still, they won big against a team that's supposed to win, right?
Yeah. So I should also mention, these are pre-recorded episodes, so all stats will be as of December 18th.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So right now they're 7th in the division, but giving them a thumbs up for me.
Okay. All right. Arizona.
Thumbs up for me.
Yeah. Thumbs up. Again, we talked about this, I think, last week or whenever the last episode was. We owe this team an apology because we thought this is a team that shouldn't have even been talked about without a home. And now...
Still true. Like I said in that episode.
It's still true. But
they still do play in a college arena.
But damn, this team is having fun now.
They're fighting for a wildcard spot.
Yeah.
It's just good to see Arizona have life.
Yeah. Because even if they had a home, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, this is the most impressive season I've seen for a while. I'm not saying this is an impressive season because they're homeless. I'm saying this is just a generally impressive season for Arizona.
Yeah. Connor Ingram, 8th in the NHL in save percentage, .923%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Having a great season.
Yeah.
And look at who's scoring for them. Clayton Keller, obviously.
Of course, yeah.
And then a bunch of young guys.
Yeah.
Michelli, Krause, Schmaltz.
How many games has Cooley played? Has he been active or not?
Yeah,
really?
I think Cooley just missed out on the top 5 when I was putting these notes together.
I see. Okay. Got it. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure he's been doing
I think he's 6th or 7th.
Okay. Got it.
So he's good too.
Yeah. This is a team that is doing it. Surprised.
If they make the playoffs, how far do you think they get?
I think it's going to be some crazy wild card thing like the Kraken were. Everyone expected them to get swept in the first round. I could see this team going to a game 6 or 7 of round 2.
Round 2, though. Yeah. Not farther. You're not thinking Florida Panthers type run.
No. If they do, great. That would be amazing. Maybe they'll get a stadium signing of some sort.
Brutal.
Yeah, but I mean, can you imagine just having a cup final in a college barn?
The Stanley Cup is awarded in Mullet Arena.
Oh, my God.
Imagine,
I hope not.
Imagine the East team is like a huge team. Like the Rangers or the Leafs.
Yeah. And
that would be the most That would be the most Toronto thing ever, though.
Yeah.
The first cup they win is in Mullet Arena.
Yeah. Just go back to playing college barns. You'll be fine. God. Okay. Just for that, I hope this is not a cup final team. I don't want to see that.
Thumbs up for Arizona.
Thumbs up. Yes, definitely.
Calgary Flames.
Honestly, I know they're not supposed to be amazing, but I'm gonna give them a thumbs down. It's just you got rid of the coach you didn't like. You had your requests answered, and then you guys still suck. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. You still suck.
Yeah, I was like, for me, I don't even care about the stats. Get rid of the stats. What the hell is the mentality in the locker room? Truly, I just want to know what's going on in the locker room, just like in terms of conversations and overall headspace. Because I don't know what the hell this team is doing.
It's just that, have you seen that meme of Squirtle playing the saxophone?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's going on in the locker room.
It's just a meme compilation in
Yeah.
there. Yeah, I don't know what this team is doing. It feels unfocused. It doesn't feel cohesive. It feels just all over the place. You got your requests, you got your wishes, and you guys still suck. So I don't know.
That about sums it up.
Yeah,
Huberdeau still not even in the top 5.
yeah. Everyone was like, "Oh, it was a one-time thing. He had an adjustment period or whatever we want to call it."
Or didn't like the coach.
Didn't like the coach. What's your excuse now?
You got to figure
thumbs
something
down.
out.
I'm
And
sorry.
You have a few contracts ending and players wanting out. This could be blow it up
You also lost Nikita Zadorov to a division rival
for peanuts.
for peanuts. So yeah, that alone should be a thumbs down.
Yeah.
So yeah, sorry.
Calgary needs a plan.
Yeah, Flames fans, I'm sorry, but your team's a thumbs down. So
Chicago.
I'm sorry, thumbs down.
Really?
Thumbs down. Yeah,
Oh.
Bedard is promising. Everyone else is failing him, though, in my opinion.
I gave Chicago a thumbs up
Really,
just based on your first statement. Bedard is promising. Nothing else matters.
that's all. Okay,
You're
so
good.
that's where the bar was for Chicago in
Yeah,
your eyes.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
You were gonna be what? You were expecting like Taylor Hall to drag you to the playoffs or something?
He did in Jersey, but
That's not the goal.
okay, yeah,
You know, when Bedard is in his prime, Taylor Hall, Nick Foligno, all these old guys are not going to be there.
yeah,
The guys who are going to be there, you haven't drafted yet.
yes,
So your goal right now is to get as high of a draft pick as possible
mm-hmm.
and develop Connor Bedard.
Okay,
You are 30th in the league,
mm-hmm.
or 31st?
At this-
32nd. They're last in the league.
Okay,
So perfect on that one.
yeah,
Connor Bedard is leading your team in scoring.
mm-hmm.
Both goals accomplished. Thumbs up for Chicago.
Okay. The reason I want to give him a thumbs down is just if I'm Bedard, I'm worried because I'm the only guy who is showing life and hope on this team.
Who cares?
So-
The entire team is going to be different when you're ready
You
to
think
compete.
every single last person?
Most of them.
Okay.
The big names. The number 2 in scoring is Kurashev, who's also going to be around.
Mm-hmm.
What more do you want? And Bedard is doing this without help. Imagine Bedard with help.
Okay.
What you are seeing right
yeah.
now is the Edmonton Oilers without Draisaitl, or the Penguins without Malkin.
Mm-hmm.
He'll find his Draisaitl. He'll find his Malkin.
Okay. Now that you say that, okay, and when you phrase it like that, yeah, this might be a thumbs up team. Yeah.
That's all that matters.
They're
is Bedard.
terrible, but yes, what they needed was because I remember even when in Crosby's first year, correct me if I'm mistaken, but he did well, but they didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't remember now.
Okay.
But I just remember he lost the Calder to Ovechkin.
Yes.
But then won the cup like 3 years later.
Yeah, and he had Lemieux with him, and that was his Taylor Hall, if you want to call it that. Let's not compare Hall to Lemieux, though.
So, yeah.
But you get the point. He has his what do you call
Mentors.
it? His mentor. Yeah, yeah, and he right now maybe Bedard just doesn't have that, or his right hand man or something. But he'll find his Malkin eventually. So
Yeah.
okay, yeah, I went into this with a thumbs down. Your arguments are very valid and convincing. Yeah, thumbs up.
All right. Thumbs up for Chicago.
Okay,
Colorado.
thumbs up. Easy.
This is a dominant team.
Yeah, I think this
Dear
is
God.
yeah, I think this is a team that is a lot of people. I want to say have written them off, but like there's injury trouble with Landeskog, and so you're like that's a bummer. He's out for the whole season. But man, it almost feels like they don't need him.
Nathan McKinnon, 2nd in the NHL in points with 47.
Yeah,
Rantanen, 8th in the NHL with points, 39.
yeah. About to go to an Avalanche game later this week, and I could not be more excited.
Oh, who are they playing?
Ottawa.
Ooh,
Yeah.
this should be a beatdown. Hopefully.
Well, it's usually those types of games that are
That aren't.
that are close. That watch that go to a shootout. But yeah, crazy ass team. I honestly cup contender for sure. Thumbs up.
Yeah, absolutely. Dallas.
Thumbs up. I knew they were going to be good, and even with the drop in production, I guess you could say, of Robertson compared to last year, relatively speaking, still a very damn impressive team.
Last year was bananas.
Yeah.
I think that's a crazy standard to hold him to.
Yeah.
But he's still tied for the lead in scoring with Joe Pavelski
Yes.
on the Stars.
Yeah. And Pavelski, regardless of what anyone says, oh, he's 38, he's 39. I don't care. The Sharks fucked up when they let him go, and he's continuing to show that.
He is so smart.
Yeah.
Like, yes, his body's not the same.
Yes.
He's gotten slower. He's gotten less agile.
He's also a little smaller in terms of height.
Yeah, that's obvious to see.
Yeah.
But he's so good at just being in the right spot at the right time.
Yeah. One of the most intelligent players in the league.
Also, is it just me, or has Dallas been kind of underrated this year?
Absolutely. I was literally thinking, I was like, if this was Toronto, everyone would be talking about them. But no, just because it's a team in not a big market, no, it's fine. Duchesne's been good too. Like,
yeah, Duchesne, their new addition, 4th in scoring.
Yeah.
Sagan's been decent.
Yeah.
Ben has kind of fallen off, but
Sagan had fallen off for years, and now he's back, it feels like.
Yeah.
Sort of back, you know what I mean?
Jake Ottinger's been good. Not world-beating, but good.
Yeah.
You know?
This is a well-rounded team.
That's what I'm saying. I can't find a fault in this team.
No.
You know, good power play, good penalty kill.
Yeah. I don't even want to say this is a dark horse for a cup. This is just an underrated team for a cup.
Yeah.
So...
they're not that far removed from some deep playoff runs.
Yeah. This is a team that can go head-to-head with Colorado, in my opinion. We'll see what happens, obviously, in the playoffs, but this is a strong, very strong team.
If you're in the Central, you got to keep one eye out on Dallas.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Thumbs up.
Edmonton, we have talked a lot about this team.
I'm going to go ahead and give them a thumbs up now. I think this is trending upwards. As horrible as they were at the start of the season.
Oh, I think there's no doubt.
Things have changed a lot, yes.
No doubt that they're trending upwards. McDavid is 6th in the NHL in points.
Yeah.
Zach Hyman is 4th in the NHL in goals.
Great. That is something I did not expect. I can't believe I'm pretty sure he's first in the Oilers on goals, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is what the hell.
I mean, look at all the assists that McDavid and Draisaitl have. I guess they're all passing to Hyman.
Yeah, I guess. Good for Hyman. They're really helping him get paid this year. Or next contract, whatever.
Even Bouchard has 24 assists.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, this is a team. Yeah, as horrible as they started, this is definitely trending upwards.
I think you're right, but I'm still going to give them a thumbs down.
Okay.
Just because they're currently 6th in the division. They're still out of even a wild card spot. You have put yourself in a position where you cannot make a mistake the rest of the season.
And I think that's good. I honestly think that's good because you've seen teams coast without adversity. Boston last year, Tampa in 2019.
But
look at what that did to them.
But is this too hard? This is you got to come in with no faults at all, which means by the time April hits, aren't you going to be gassed?
I don't care. You know what else is hard? Winning a cup. They put themselves in this hole. They can get themselves out. If you're a cup winning team, you should be able to find a way. If you wanted a test to see whether you deserve that cup or not, do it. And they're trending upwards. I think they have it in them.
And they have the personnel to do it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Arguably the top 2 players in the world right now.
Yeah. This is a do or die moment. And if you want that cup, you're going to have to overcome a couple of those.
Yeah.
This is a thumbs up in my mind still.
All right. I'm going to leave them at a down. They do need some help in goal.
Yes.
Maybe something they can figure out by deadline.
Yeah. Yeah.
Los Angeles Kings.
Holy moly. Huge thumbs up.
Oh, yeah.
I knew they were going to be good, but wow, they're good. They're overperforming for sure.
Honestly, I love living in Southern California. But one of my biggest pet peeves this year is that Kings games are blacked out.
Oh.
I can't watch. I would love to watch more Kings games.
Yeah.
But
I guess you have to go somewhere public to watch it then, right? Like a sports bar or something.
Yeah, basically.
Ugh, yeah.
Or I have to hope to playing the Sharks and watch it on my YouTube TV.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's not really much to say. Go look at the team, go look at the stats, go look at the records they've broken this year. I would argue this team is as good as Vegas. This is a legitimate cup contender. The West is stacked this year.
I think if someone takes down Vegas, it's going to be the Kings.
Yeah, I agree. I can't believe I'm saying it, but I have to agree. And Cam Talbot, very silently good season.
926 save percentage?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. So
Cam Talbot had some good years in Edmonton, fell off the map, but
he's reviving himself.
It looks like he's back.
Yeah, and because again, LA is on the West Coast, small market team. Nobody cares.
Okay,
But
you can't say small market. I think they're the 4th highest evaluated team.
Nobody seems to care about them as much.
Yeah.
At least not compared to the East Coast. This team should be getting a lot more attention, is what I'm saying. A lot more attention, but I'm surprised they're not. So
they will come playoffs.
Okay,
it's always the Kings.
This is true.
Even when they won their cups, their regular seasons were kind of underrated.
Yeah,
as soon as they got to the playoffs, everyone's like, "Oh shit, look at the Kings."
Yeah, yeah. And unfortunately, that's how it is in LA in general.
Yep.
There's just who cares? And now they're winning, and they're like, "Oh wow, the Kings! I'm a Kings fan." I was like, "Guys, they've been doing this for like the entire season. Like, pay attention." Yeah,
that's what happens when you have such a big city with every sport in the world.
That is true. Yeah, and now the best baseball player in the world too. So.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Minnesota.
Thumbs down. I'm sorry. Thumbs down. I thought this team was going to be better this year.
It's rough.
they're not.
Even they fired the coach and they got a bit of a bump.
Yeah.
It hasn't seemed like much.
No. You know what this team is? This team for years, I feel like, has just been uninspiring in terms of like for the fans and within, internally. They got rid of the coach, and as you said, it was a little bit of a bump, but not much. It didn't really change much, to be honest. So
Kaprizov's rookie season seems far away now.
Yeah.
That wasn't that long ago.
Yeah. And that was like a Robertson type season.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, he is second on the team in scoring, but I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. This is a disappointing team.
Yeah, and you're right up against the cap, too.
Yeah.
So there's not much you can do.
Yeah, I really thought this team was going to be significant. I thought this was a team that had potential to be as good as, like, I don't know. I thought this was maybe like a Dallas level team.
Really?
Like, it was eventually going to get there.
It
seems like they're trending downward now. So
yeah, that's the problem, is that it seems like you're trending down.
Yeah, you should be trending up significantly more, and now you're going down. Yeah, sorry. Thumbs down.
Thumbs down is for me as well. Nashville.
Yeah. Nashville is confusing. I don't even know if I should give them a thumbs up or down because they are so goddamn inconsistent. I feel like they just absolutely blow teams out of the water. Ryan O'Reilly shows up, the big boys show up, and then sometimes it's just get blown out of the water too. So I genuinely don't know where the hell this team is going, up, down. They are in a wild card spot, I guess, which is good. But thumbs up or thumbs down, I have no idea. I'm going to give them one of these. If you're watching video or
just a little sideways thumb.
Yeah. If you're on audio, it's just a little sideways thumb. Yeah.
I gave Nashville a thumbs up.
Okay.
I thought they'd be worse than this.
Really?
So I'll take the inconsistency. But you're in a fight for a wild card spot right now.
What made you think they were going to be worse, though?
I didn't think they were going to make the playoffs, to be honest.
Why?
The players they got rid of, right? They don't no longer have Kevin Fiala. Move out Matt Duchene. It seemed like you were going for a rebuild. Trotz was in there talking about getting new talent in. I'm like, okay, so it doesn't really seem like winning is the priority.
Yeah.
Well, lo and behold, you're in a playoff spot right now.
Yeah.
You could ride this.
Yeah.
And I think you should. Because they're doing this without really compromising their future. As long as new GM Barry Trotz doesn't start sending out first round picks or anything, why not go for the playoffs?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Well, I kind of forgot how many players they shipped out or didn't bring back, I guess I should say. By that logic, yeah. Is this Ryan O'Reilly's first year?
Yes, because he was at the Blues and then Toronto last year.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
And also Ryan McDonough is first year.
Yeah, and he seems, committed to this team as well.
Yeah. So you brought in these guys. I didn't expect them to make much of a difference, but they kind of have.
Yeah.
So you could ride this.
Yeah. I guess it is somewhat of a pleasant surprise. So
yeah. So Nashville is a surprising thumbs up for me.
I'll give it this way. This is like a
45-degree thumbs up.
Yeah. You're like at the 3/4 tank empty thumbs up. Yeah. So
all right. Our favorite team, the San Jose Sharks.
I know things have gotten better. I'm still giving them a thumbs down.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I knew they were going to be bad. I knew they were going to be horrendously bad, but like, god damn. And yeah, again, things have gotten slightly better, but you still got 10 pieced at home 2 games in a row. I'm sorry. I'm going to give you a thumbs down. So.
I vehemently disagree.
Wow. Okay.
Fat thumbs up for me. Your job is to suck and you suck.
Good job.
Well done.
Okay. Well, for me, the reason. Okay. Before we get to that, the reason I gave a thumbs down is yes, they were supposed to suck. I will agree, but when you get blown out that bad, and just lose games the way you have, they've been blown out so many times. They're like at a -53 or something like that. You lose hope. You lose hope entirely.
But yes, they did lose hope.
Yeah.
But do you remember we talked about Mike Greer and David Quinn sitting that team and talking down?
Yeah.
Since that time, I haven't seen that from them.
That is
yes,
true.
they still lose games.
Yeah. By quite a lot.
Sometimes by quite a lot. Sometimes just barely. Sometimes they pull a miraculous comeback.
Yeah.
But they play for each other. They play physically. They are engaged. And your leading scorers are Hurdle, who is Hurdle. But besides him, it's either young guys like Eklund and Zetterlund or trade deadline bait like Granlund and Hoffman. This is perfect situation. You're going to strip out the old guys at the trade deadline, get more picks in. You already have 4 picks in the top 2 rounds this year. You can get more.
Yeah.
Probably. Mackenzie Blackwood, outside of the numbers don't look good because the team in front of him is garbage.
Yes.
But he has been so good.
Yeah. Yeah, he has potential to revive himself somewhere else. Well, I guess he kind of revived himself.
The Sharks could even keep him.
Yeah.
Why not keep him?
He is. Yeah, he's not even 30, I don't think. So,
No.
Yeah.
Like, he would be like 29 in by the time the Sharks are trying to be good again. He'd be like 29, 30.
It's not bad. Yeah.
So, I mean, goalies are magic. While you have a good one, why not keep him?
Yeah.
Or if you don't want to, ship him out.
Yeah.
You could probably get a first for Blackwood.
Yeah, that is true. The Sharks, they are so bad that they don't have a standard they really need to hold themselves. Well, within reason.
The Sharks' identity right now is to tank.
Yeah.
And the only player who's going to be an impact player when the Sharks are good again is probably William Eklund.
Yeah.
Kachura has been injured, which is fun. Sucks, but okay. Yeah. Hurdle will probably be a depth player if they keep him.
Yeah.
By the time the Sharks are good again. Everyone else is not playing for the Sharks. They're playing in college, playing for the CUDA, whatever it is. Managerially, team-wise, you are in a great spot.
Okay.
So fat thumbs up from me.
Okay. Fair enough. I think I'm going to stick with my thumbs down just because I need to see a little bit more, but I do think it's one of those where it's like kind of going upwards. It's thumbs down, trending up. Let's put it that way.
Every time they come back against Detroit, just one more tick.
Yeah. Especially Detroit. There's something personal about Detroit. I don't know.
Yeah, all those series in the 2000s.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Yeah.
Seattle.
I'm disappointed. I'm not going to lie. Thumbs down.
This is a step back.
Yeah.
Matty Beniers hasn't been good.
No.
Hopefully it's just a sophomore slump. He's not in the top 5 scoring for Seattle.
Yeah. I think that's honestly the biggest X factor, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Even the goaltending's not been good either.
It's been fine. 908 for Joey Decord.
But
Grubauer has been tough.
Yeah, Grubauer's supposed to be your guy.
And they're kind of splitting games right now.
Yeah.
Power play, penalty kill, both mid.
Yeah.
And they're just not scoring.
Yeah.
You got to figure something out. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. This is kind of like, if I'm going to be brutally honest, this is the team, the current Kraken is what I expected to show up against the Avalanche in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And just get completely steamrolled. And it's great that they had a decent run last year, but this team has been disappointing.
You gave everybody a taste of what you could be, and you
took it away.
Yeah. So yeah, we're all disappointed. Yeah. Getting thumbs down.
Yeah. Is this just a Ron Francis appeal or a Ron Francis appeal?
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know if they need to trade, new coaching. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Either way, I expected more from this team.
Yeah.
This reminds me of Minnesota a little bit.
And there's not enough history on this team for me to say whether or not they'll make a comeback or not.
No.
I don't know. Are you the team you were last year, or are you the team you were this year?
Yeah.
And it's just all those questions that lead to that feeling around.
Go beat Vegas on January 1st and then we'll talk.
Oh, that'd be so much fun.
Yeah.
By the time this comes out, they would have already known.
Yeah. Yep.
St. Louis.
St. Louis is, you know what? I know their coach just got fired, but I'm going to give him a thumbs up.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I expected this team to be worse than they are. I'm not going to lie. Mm-hmm. I really did. I thought this team was going to be like, not bottom of the standings, but I didn't even think they were going to be in the wild card spot. I think them or Arizona, where Arizona usually is, that's where I thought St. Louis would be.
So bottom of the division.
Pretty much, yes. Yeah. But they're not. They're not sixth. That far out. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm giving them a thumbs down just because I have a question of what are you? Are you rebuilding?
Identity? Yeah.
Are you rebuilding or are you going for it?
At this point, I'm not sure.
You're like walking down the median right now.
Yeah.
Like
testing the waters.
Yeah. You got rid of all those players that helped you win the cup in 19. And then you said, we're still going to go for it. Mm-hmm. I'm like, why?
Yeah. I guess San Jose made that same mistake in 2020, I feel like. More or less, right?
So. Yeah. Like, it's not like you brought in expensive talent or anything in St. Louis, but I don't know, maybe you were expecting Rob Thomas and Buchnevich and Kyrou to be better than they are. Mm-hmm. But when you look at this team on paper, you don't think this is a cup contender,
No,
right?
Of course not. This is not a cup contender. Yeah. But I just expected them to be worse. That's why I'm giving them a thumbs up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So your expectations were very low.
Yeah, they were pretty low. I'm not going to lie. So that's why this is like, I'm pleasantly surprised.
I think Doug Armstrong needs to look in the mirror and decide, are you...
That I will agree with. This team is, while they are doing better than I expected, it's hard to pinpoint what the priority is.
Yeah, is your plan to make the wild card and lose in the first round? Because that's what your team looks like right now.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah. I don't know.
Don't be Minnesota.
Don't be Minnesota. Damn, that sucks. That team's a punchline now. Okay.
All right. Vancouver.
If I could give them 3 thumbs up, I would.
Vancouver for years told us, no, guys, we're not going to rebuild. We're good, I swear.
Yeah.
And look at it. They're finally good.
Yeah. Not even good. They're elite. They just skipped the good part and they went from bad to elite immediately.
The only team ahead of them is Vegas.
Yeah.
This is the defending cup champ.
Yeah. And JT Miller is just absolutely scorching the league and no one's talking about it.
And yeah, if you look at the scoring sheets for points and goals in the NHL, Canucks are all over it.
Yeah.
JT Miller, 3rd in the NHL in points. Elias Pettersson, 9th in the NHL in points. Quinn Hughes, 10th in the NHL in points. Brock Besser, 2nd in the NHL in goals.
Yeah. It feels like that dude gets a hat trick at least once every other week.
The only goal scorer ahead of him is Austin Matthews.
Yeah.
That's the tier Brock Besser is in this season.
Yeah. American players, man.
Yeah.
Torching this league all of a sudden. Step aside, McDavid.
Thatcher Demko is back from the dead.
Yeah.
10th in the NHL in save percentage with a .921.
Yeah.
Casey DeSmith, 9th in the NHL with a save percentage with a .923.
This is a year, there's some years where everything just goes wrong for a team. It could not be the more opposite effect right now in Vancouver.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is going right.
That's the question, though. Are they just hot or is this legit?
I think this is legit. At first, I doubted them. I was like, this is fluky.
Mm-hmm.
Here it is, almost halfway into the season, and they're giving Vegas a run for their money.
Yeah.
I would be scared to play this team against the playoffs.
Imagine, I am salivating at the thought of the Pacific Division playoffs right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be LA,
Vancouver, Vegas.
Yeah. And then whoever comes into the wild card, right?
I think it's going to be 2 Central teams, to be honest, but yeah.
So, but those 3 teams.
Crazy.
You're going to get 2 series between LA, Vegas, and Vancouver.
Yeah, bloodbath.
It should be so much fun.
Yeah.
I hope they keep it up.
Yeah, I hope so. I couldn't give this team more thumbs up. Yeah, I'm really blown away by them.
Yeah, fat thumbs up for me as well.
Mm-hmm.
Defending champs, Vegas Golden Knights.
Yep, business as usual, thumbs up.
First in everything.
Yeah. I don't know if we really need to sit here and talk about it, but
what more do you want us to say?
Yeah.
I will say, though, I'm a little peeved at Aiden Hill because the Sharks gave up on him and now he's leading the league in save percentage.
That usually happens when you take off a San Jose jersey. Oh, and especially when you put on a Vegas
leading the league?
Yeah.
I could buy the cup. I'm like, okay, goalies get hot for 2 months and win cups. It happens.
Yeah.
He's still doing it?
Yeah. So let me put some context out there. Aiden Hill was playing for the Sharks, and this is before the horrendously bad team that we have this year. This man couldn't stop a beach ball if he tried in San Jose, and now he's leading everything. All he did was just swap out the jersey and move to a different state, and now he's God.
Sharks, fix your goaltending staff, please.
Yeah. Sharks, just fix your everything. Besides the logo, don't change everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's insane. The fact that he's still leading the league in save percentage. I just thought it was a hot playoff run.
No.
And Aiden Hill's making me eat my words.
Yeah, Aiden Hill is Carey Price. Yes.
They're also doing this without any of their forwards in the top 10 in NHL scoring.
Yeah, balanced.
They're so balanced.
Yes. This is I'm still standing behind Vegas running it back for a cup. So
yeah, I mean, there's only a few teams that can stop them, right? I think it's LA's going to stop them. Or
maybe Vancouver.
Yeah, and if you need someone from the East, I can only see the Rangers right now being the one.
Yeah, even then, I have a hard time picturing anyone in the East taking this team down. But yeah.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Going for another round.
God damn it, Vegas.
Our last team, Winnipeg Jets.
Right now, thumbs up, but man, they're going to face some adversity, to say the least, coming up.
Hey, they're second in the division right now.
Yeah.
They're ahead of Dallas.
Yeah.
A team we were very high on, so I have to give them a thumbs up.
Yeah, thumbs up for sure, but I think the next couple month or two is going to be very telling of how they do in when the trials and tribulations hit. So
are you talking about the Kyle Connor injury?
That's the biggest one, yep.
Yes.
And they also seem to always tip off a little bit in the wintertime, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
And then they kind of find their way back, but not having your guy, it's gonna hurt. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's gonna suck.
Kyle Connor with 17 goals is 5th in the NHL in goal scoring.
Yeah,
and he's gonna be out for almost 2 months.
Yeah, while Ryan Strome is public enemy number 1 in Winnipeg. So
yeah, we talked about that in one of our previous episodes. But I mean, the Jets are good.
They're good.
I didn't see this coming.
Yeah, I overall it's still a thumbs up.
Yeah, same for me.
But there's a big question mark coming up ahead. So.
Well, we'll keep
Jets
an eye.
fans, hold in there, yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on the Jets.
Yeah.
That's every team.
That is everything. Yeah.
So, I hope you're enjoying your holidays. And then you got a quick catch up on all of the league.
How do you feel overall about West versus East now that we've done both?
I mean, I think the East is generally stronger, but the West, the top end of the West is insane.
Yeah, that's exact. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I was going to say like East, yes, generally stronger. West, I'm picking the West for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like to do damage in the playoffs. So if I need someone to like kind of make a statement, I'm picking Vancouver, I'm picking LA, I'm picking Vegas. I think there's going to be a West winner this year. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. It's Vegas or whoever takes down Vegas, right?
Yeah, essentially. So we'll see. But I think the West has got this on lock.
Watch us eat our words when Stanley Cup Finals in Mullet Arena.
Yep. Oh my God. Oh, no, I'll do it just for the memes. Yeah, I'll support Arizona for the memes.
All right, this has been Glass Seats. We hope you guys are enjoying your holidays, but next week we'll be back to regularly scheduled programming, and you can catch us on Spotify, Apple, and Google. We're also on YouTube and Instagram. At Spud Network Podcast is the handle for those last two platforms where you can check out this show and you can check out all our other shows. Wherever you watch or listen to us, you can leave a like, comment, subscribe, whatever it is, review.
Yeah,
helps us grow the show, and we'll be back next week.
Bye.